afternoon and welcome back to my channel. And I've recently just received another big box of games from Mark, aka Stone Cold Slasher Gaming, aka Geordie Slasher Gaming, and more recently he's now going by Away the Games. A little bit of context just quickly. He's not just throwing me these games willy-nilly. Mark has become quite a good friend of mine since we started doing YouTube. I'm sure we started around at the same time, maybe 2 years ago. But I do remember the first video that he released was a room tour video. And I remember on one of his shelves, one of his bottom shelves, was a Dante's Inferno figure. And I remember commenting on it on his video, and he said to me that I could have it if I wanted it. So this just kind of really outlines the generosity that Mark has. Anyway, he sent me up that 2 years ago. He sent me up this wee guy, which is absolutely brilliant. And I remember playing through the game and watching his video, and I seen him and I thought that is absolutely brilliant. And he sent me that for nothing. He just sent it up to me, and from then on we became friends. We're talking quite a bit, and following each other's channels and things like that, and struck up a really good friendship. So my last video, he sent me up an absolutely killer box, He sent me up loads and loads of games for the Mega Drive, and one that I've played already, which was Turtles Hyperstone Heist. 3 of the games were repro games, but like I said in the video before, like, they don't bother me at all. Like, I'm happy just to play the games. The games are extortionate, so I'm very happy to have the repos of them. I mean, one of them was Superman, the Death and Return of Superman, so Jesus, I'm not ever going to pay the price that that's going for. I know Big Game Al's currently looking to sell it, so good luck to him, and I hope he gets the top dollar for it. Anyway, on to this box. I think Mark has single-handedly, in the last week or so, he's single-handedly doubled my Mega Drive collection. First off, there was 4 games in there that I already had, so these are going to get sent off to somebody pretty soon. And I spoke to Mark about it, and he's happy for me to pass them on as well. And that's one of the biggest things to take away from YouTube and this gaming community as well, is that it's really nice to pass things along and meeting new friends and things like that. So those will go to somebody in the next couple of days. But let me jump straight into what he sent me. So another double was Grand Theft Auto 3. If anybody needs Grand Theft Auto 3, then I do have a spare copy here. It's got the manual and it's got the poster and everything in there. So if anybody needs Grand Theft Auto 3, give me a shout and I'll send that their way as well. And the next thing he gave me was, this is just typical Mark. He sent me a DVD, because the thing that I sent him, he was really interested in, and it helped him finish off a little kind of subset. So he was over the moon with it. And again, just to put it into perspective, I sent him one game. He sent me 26 games here. 26 games. It blows my mind. He's half his seed. He did say that this lot was in a box and it was going to go to the charity shop anyway, but he sent it up to me, which is absolutely amazing. But he sent me up a nice little PS, I love you, a DVD. I asked the missus if she wanted to watch this last night and she went, nope. I was like, alright, fine. And on that as well, when the missus seen this box and I showed her what was inside it, like, I was like a kid. I was so happy. I was like, look at all this, look at this, look at this. And she was just like, where the hell are you going to put that? Your game room is absolutely chocker. And it is. But I've told her as well not to worry about this game room. When that door's closed, she doesn't have to. She's a clean freak. She likes to tidy everything up. So I told her when this door's closed, she doesn't need to worry about this room at all, because this room is an absolute mess at the moment. So from my missus, she's not best pleased. She thinks she's a little bit of a CUNT. So let's just leave it at that. But I love them. I love the games. She's raging because she doesn't know where I'm going to put it all. But anyway, let's jump into the games. I've waffled on long enough. So we've got a bunch of sports titles here. So we've got FIFA 95 on the Mega Drive. So a lot of people might think that the like FIFA games are kind of throwaway games, but when I was younger, these games were the games that we played, you know, sitting on the floor with my pals, and we'd play FIFA. I remember playing FIFA like the indoor FIFA and things like that, and invisible walls, and FIFA games were class back in the day. We've got the original FIFA as well, the Mega Drive, and we've got FIFA Genesis, so the American version as well. We've got Winter Challenge and John Madden Football 92. My dad was a big American football fan. He loves American football. And I remember we used to play it as well on the Master System. I don't know if I don't think I've got them on the Master System, but we used to play these with my dad as well on the Master System, the John Madden games. Theme Park. I've got this now on quite a few consoles. I've got it on the Mega Drive now, and I've got it on the PS1, I've got it on the PC. So there's a load of Theme Park kicking around the room. And James Pond 3, which is class because I've got James Pond 2 up there as well. Next one here is a classic game that a lot of people do talk about as well, and it's NBA Jam. Brilliant arcade kind of basketball game. Lots of fun with this one back in the day as well. And this one here, I was talking to, I think it was my last Pickups video, or the video before, I can't remember. But then I was talking to Feed Me Chicken, and we were talking about the old hockey games, and he asked me if I had this. And I didn't have it, but I've got it now, which is Ace, which is John Madden Football and EA Hockey, the double bill, the double cart, which is class. The old hockey games were brilliant, so much fun, and the fighting and everything. It was Ace. This one I'm going to give a good go actually, because recently I have got a newfound love for arcade racers, so I'm really enjoying it. And I think it was Horizon Chase Turbo that really kind of kicked it off, you know, that kind of old aesthetic kind of racing games. But I've now got Lotus Turbo Challenge, so that's really cool. I'm going to give this a good playthrough as well. The next ones we've got is Bubsy 2. I'm sure I had Bubsy somewhere as well, but I don't know where it is. So I've got Bubsy 2 now as well, and it is all complete as well. Really nice condition and everything. Never actually played Bubsy, so that's going to be quite cool to play through. Power Monger. I had this a couple of years ago, but I had it for the Mega CD, and I don't have a Mega CD, so I passed it on. I can't remember where it went to, but I moved it on at some point to someone, and I don't remember where it went to. But yeah, it's cool now I can actually play Power Monger. Shadow the Beast 2. Never played Shadow the Beast 2. I had Shadow the Beast 1 when I was younger. I didn't get on with it because I was too wee, I guess. I never knew what I was doing with it, and it was a bit too mature, I think, back then. So now I've got the second one. A game I've not played, not heard of, is Centurion for Mega Drive. It looks like a kind of, what do you call it, an RTS kind of game. That's what it looks like. But yeah, I've never played it before. It looks kind of cool. The graphics are quite nice actually for the Mega Drive game. It looks like it's got some like chariot racing as well. A little bit of Ben Hur, so that's kind of cool. And the next one as well is a game that I've never heard. I've heard of the character, but I've never heard of the game. And it's a science fiction role-playing game, so this could be quite interesting to give a go. And it's Buck Rogers, Countdown to Doomsday. Yeah, that's quite cool. I might give that a go actually. That might be kind of one of my RPGs I play this year. And again, the back looks quite interesting. You know, you've got like what do you call it, a cockpit view in your spaceship. You've got like storyboards, and then you've got looks like the world map, the overview of the map and things like that. aye, that looks alright that. I think that game's going to get played as well this year at some point. And then he sent me up some Super Nintendo. Now I don't have a Super Nintendo at the moment. I had one a couple of years ago before I started my channel. I had quite a big collection back then as well, and I sold everything. And the reason we sold it was because it was mine, my brother's, my little brother, my big brother, so it was all of our collection. We decided to sell it all and we sold it for like, I think it was close to £800 or £900, and it was split 3 ways. But anyway, I digress. I had a Super Nintendo, I don't have one anymore, so I need to pick one up. So he sent me up Shaq Fu. Shaq Fu is ace. It's actually not, but we had a lot of fun with that. I've got it on the Mega Drive there, and I remember playing it with my pal Parker when we were wee, and we thought it was alright, but we didn't really know much back then when we were kids. And then Alien 3. Alien 3 was brilliant, but I've only played it on the Mega Drive. It was hard as nails though, it was so hard. But this one's, I was talking to Mark about it and he said that the timer is gone in the SNES version and it's more like a run and gun game. So I've never played it on the SNES, so that's cool that I can give that a go when I get around to getting the SNES again in the collection. Killer Instinct as well. A beat 'em up, sorry not beat, a one-on-one fighter that I've not played much. I don't know much about Killer Instinct, but really cool to have. And then Kevin Keegan's Player Manager. So you know the importance of this box when a Geordie's sending you up a Kevin Keegan item. Ha, that's cool, man. Kevin Keegan's Player Manager. I've not played a Football Manager game in years. The thing about Football Manager games, in particular Football Manager, Championship Manager, you just lose your life to them. It's all, that is the ultimate one more game. You lose so much time playing Football Manager games. But those are really cool. And then the last 2 items are complete in-box SNES games, and they're really cool, really nice condition. 2 games I've never played before. But I mean, the generosity of Mark just to send these games up is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, the last box blows my mind. This box, lost for words. I don't even know what to say. It's just so cool. He sent me up Addams Family, and these are in box protectors. So Addams Family, and that is all complete. Inside this as well there's a Super Nintendo Now You're Playing with Power poster. So that would be cool to find a frame for that and get it up at some point. And then Lethal Weapon 4. Lethal Weapon, not Lethal Weapon 4. That one had Jet Li in it, didn't it? But Lethal Weapon again, never played it before. Looking forward to it. It's got my Uncle Mel in there. That's my good Aussie uncle. But listen, this box, like 26 games there, man, for one game that I sent him. One game. That's amazing. And I know he sent me a message saying, listen, don't send me anything back, and I get it, because he's really moving a lot of stuff on from his collection and he's just zoning in on PlayStation stuff. But I have told him that I am going to send him something, but I'm not going to just send him things willy-nilly. I'm not just going to send him any old bits and bobs. I'm going to wait until I find things that I think he'll appreciate and I'll send them across, because I don't want to send him junk that's just going to sit there that he's not going to use, if that makes sense, because he's trying to tidy up his collection and go for PlayStation mostly. I know he's kept a couple of things and he's kept his Switch and things like that, but he's a big Sony pony, so that's cool. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. That's another big bloody load from Mark. I don't even know where to start putting it all now, man. The missus is so raging, but trust me, from the bottom of my heart, that is so appreciated. Thank you very much, Mark, and thanks all for watching. Cheers.